Hi everyone and welcome to the 6th day of our Christmas calendar challenge. Now, well done if you've made it this far. The 6th day, you're almost at a week. You're making it constant. You're creating a habit of having your practice every day. Good for you. This is the best way to approach and to reach a steady practice and reap all of the benefits. But remember also that you can win some amazing prizes if you do the terms for this challenge. So check out that video if you haven't seen it yet. And make sure that you participate in that part too. Okay, so without further ado, let's go and fish our card for the day. Right. Please don't be a hard one. Oh. Okay, I promise that was not planned. Okay, perfect. So let's do a soft one. So we're gonna have this be our last card. This could also easily be our first card, right? But I'm gonna have it be our last card. Okay, let's do a nice gentle practice for today. We'll do a little shoulder warm up. It's good to get some movement in our shoulders. We're gonna do some side stretch, some gentle twist. Let's do also an opening of the chest. Let's also add this one. See if we wanna, I think we're gonna do the shoulders first and then we're gonna do the neck after. Then we're gonna do a side stretch, then a twist and then an opening of the chest. Then we're gonna do some gentle, we're gonna come into child's pose. Are you with me? Does it look okay this far? Okay, and then we're gonna do downward facing dog, and then we're gonna roll from this one into plank. We're gonna do chaturanga. No, I'm almost making a sun salutation, and it will be something similar. I just want it to be, we're not gonna like pace like this. And sometimes the sun salutation is a bit like, let's do taut sun salutations and it moves fast. All right. We're gonna do a cobra. And then we're gonna do a loctus after. And then we're gonna push back into a child's pose. Maybe we're just gonna repeat actually, because then we will take the child's pose. I think we're gonna do it 3 times. And then, now I pulled out my expansion deck. And that's what, okay. And then we're gonna do some a nice little stretch. Let's see. We're gonna do a low lunge. Then we're gonna do seated forward bend. We're gonna move into a pigeon. And then I like to transfer in between these with a wide-legged forward bend. And then we're gonna come into directly into Shavasana, I think. Just a nice slow sequence. Yes? Ready? Okay, and now I completely forget that I have to put my card in. My card was Namaste. Okay, so I'm gonna pull out the card. Here, that was Namaste. All right, and then I have this one. So I keep this one. Okay. And there we go. Day number 6. Let's get ready to practice. All right. Let's come to a comfortable seated position. And we're gonna start, as always, by landing on the mat. Closing down our eyes. Taking a moment to just connect with our breath. Deepening the inhales and the exhales. Breathing through the nose. And then when you're ready, we're gonna open our eyes, take our hands and place them on our shoulders. And we're gonna start some gentle shoulder warm-up. So we're gonna pull the elbows down and together, having them meet in the front, and then try to have them close as long as possible. And then when you can't reach anymore, we're gonna have them come back, pressing the shoulder blades together, trying to make them meet on the back side as long as possible, and then coming in the front again. We're gonna do 2 more times. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're gonna, when we finish this round, we're gonna reverse it. So coming back up, pressing your shoulder blades together, trying to make the circle as big as possible. Trying to really come all the way in. And last one. We're gonna release our hands down. And then we're gonna start some gentle neck warm-up. So starting by tipping the ear towards the right side. We're gonna do 4. Inhale to come up. Exhale, left side. Inhale to come up. Right side. Inhale to come up. Exhale, left side. Inhale to come up. Exhale, right side. Inhale to come up. Exhale, left side. Inhale to come up, and then we're going to do half circles. So exhale, come all the way down. When you reach the middle, start inhaling, coming up to the other side. Exhale, come all the way down. When you reach the middle, start inhaling to come up. Exhale, come all the way down. And then inhale to come up to the other side. Exhale to come all the way down. And inhale to come up. We're going to do a nice seated side stretch. So reaching the arms out, fingertips touching the mat. Inhale your left arm up. And then when we reach the middle, we're going to reach out towards that corner of the right side. So we're going to elongate really nice our spine upwards and not just crunch to the side, right? And then to the other side. Left, right arm coming up. Inhale the arm up. And exhale. And come come out. Inhale to come up. And exhale. Reach towards the left. Inhale to go up. Now we're going to move into a twist. Twisting from the middle. Exhale as we reach backwards. Inhale to come center. And then exhale towards the left. Inhale to come center. And then exhale coming towards the right. Inhale to come center. And then exhale towards the left. Inhale to come center. We're going to have our fingers face backwards and we're going to open our chest. You can release your neck if you want to, otherwise you can tuck your neck as well. Giving a nice opening of the chest. And then exhale to release. We're going to come into a child's pose. So, coming down and pushing the mat away from you. And really trying to ground the lower back down towards the mat. Then we're going to move a bit forward, tucking our toes, coming up into downward facing dog slowly. Walking a little bit, creating some movement, pushing the mat away from us, closing down our ribs, not to have them flaring. I also have a tendency to do. We all have our challenges, right? Then we're going to start rippling from tucking our tailbone, rolling through the spine, coming into a plank. Adjust if you need to. We're going to lower all the way down to lying on the mat. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. Then we're going to pull up to a cobra. Now engage your lower abdomen to make sure that you're not crunching your lower back. You want to have it nice and long here. Exhale to come all the way down. And then on your next inhale, come on up to lactus pose. So we're going to lift both our legs and our hands. You see what's available for you. Exhale to come down. We're going to use the palms of our hands underneath our shoulders, pushing the mat away from us. Coming back into our child's pose, our active child's pose with our toes tucked, and then pushing back up into downward facing dog. Walking a little bit, closing the ribs, and then start rippling forward, rolling through the spine, maybe adjusting, coming into a plank, lowering all the way down, untucking our toes, placing the palms underneath our shoulders, and then coming up into a cobra. Releasing all the way back to the mat. And then inhaling like this. Remember that lower back and try to think of it, your spine as long and reaching towards an angle and not backwards. Exhale, release. And then pushing the mat away from you, pushing yourself into a child's pose. Keeping it active, tucking the toes, opening up into your downward facing dog. Walking a little bit, creating some movement, some opening in the body, and then start to ripple a wave, vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way into a plank. Exhale. Moving all the way down to laying on the mat and tucking the toes, placing the hands. Inhale, reach up, roll the shoulders back, create space in your chest, protecting lower back and pulling the elbows in towards each other. Exhale to come all the way down. And inhale, like this. We can do it one last time. Exhale, so push ourselves back into child's pose. Coming up, downward facing dog. Rippling through. And coming all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Maybe a little higher this time. Exhale, come all the way down. Inhale, like this. Exhale to come down. And pushing yourself back into a child's pose. And then we're going to open up to a low lunge. So, bringing that right foot forward, creating a 90-degree angle, and then maybe adjusting as we keep a straight line opening up forward, stretching those hip flexors. Now you might not be so warm in your legs, so keep it gentle for this, okay? Doesn't mean you can't do it. Just want to keep it gentle. Inhale to push that front foot into the mat, coming all the way into seated. Opening the leg up to the side and then leaning forward. You can bring your blocks here. You can bend your leg here. Whatever feels comfortable. Remember, we want to be gentle. Inhale to help yourself up, closing up the left leg, moving forward into our pigeon. So heel toeing the right foot over to the left side, placing down the knee. And then I like to tuck my toe here in pigeon, just to make sure that I have my hips squared before I release. If I release. You can see where you want to stay here. The further out, the harder it's going to be. So maybe you want to pull it a little bit more back in. Maybe you feel like you're going to challenge yourself and pull it further out. Inhale to help yourself up to the palms of your hands, tucking your back toe, and then pushing with your hands. And then we're just gonna help ourselves with our hands coming, maybe do block. And then we're gonna do a nice wide forward fold, just hanging out for a moment. Letting gravity do our work Don't pull, don't push. Just release. Try to notice where your weight is. If you're shifting backwards or if you're shifting too much forwards. Try to find the middle ground. Try to find a balance. And we're going to inhale to come up. And then we're going to turn towards the back of the mat. So now we're doing half circle sequencing. So now you see that when I turn this way, I have the left leg forward. So we're going to do the other side, facing the back. So inhale to stay here, and then exhale, release forward. Maybe adjust your foot, maybe not. What we want to do is having that nice opening in our front hip, right? Now inhale, start pushing that front foot into the mat. As you move back forwards, extending that front leg, and then help yourself to come down to a seated. Release your leg to the side or flip it into a hero, whatever is comfortable for you. Inhale to sit up tall, and then exhale, just fold gently forward. Use your blocks, bend your knee, just whatever is gentle for you today. Inhale, start helping yourself up with your hands, closing in that right leg and going forward, helping yourself with your hands, heel toeing that left foot over to the right side. We're going to come into pigeon. So same thing, the further out, the harder it's going to be. Maybe try tucking your toe. Maybe build up here if you need some support. And then when you feel ready, you can release down. Release your tuck toe if you want to, or keep it if you want to. It's all up to you. Now inhale, help yourself back up. Now you can transit to that, through that wide leg forward fold if you want to. Hang here for a minute, just last little movement. We're going to turn towards the front, and then we're going to roll all the way down into Shavasana. Now really release your palms up towards the sky, leaving some space in between your torso and your arms, your palms. Let your toes face outwards. And let gravity work in your favor, releasing everything into the mat. Now when you're ready, we're going to roll over to the side, whichever side speaks to you. And then help ourselves up to a seated position. Now here we are. This is our asana for today. Be grateful for your body, for all that it does for you. Thank you so much for showing up and practicing with me today. It is always an honor to have you guys joining. And thank you. Continue on, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a beautiful day.